The department's Force Investigation Division and the LA Police Commission's Inspector General have just begun detailed investigations.
These are exhaustive investigations.
There will also be a criminal investigation.
And I have full faith in the city's ability through the county and the city to investigate this.
We will find out what happened.
This was a fast-moving situation. I don't think you or I should judge whether tactics, whether a situation was done right or wrong before an investigation is done.
It isn't fair to the family of the deceased.
And I ask that, just as I do, that folks not rush to judgment, either on the actions of the officers or the actions of the deceased.
LA Police Chief Charlie Beck says the man who was killed on Skid Row was reaching for an officer's gun.
The man forcibly grabbed one of the officer's holstered pistols.
The man grabbed an officer's pistol.
This shooting was justified.
Had the individual not grabbed the officer's pistol, certainly we would not be having this discussion.
It isn't fair to the memory and the honor of the deceased to rush to judgment.
It appears to me the officers acted compassionately up until a time when force was required.
This is a different tragedy than the incidents in Ferguson and the incidents in New York. Let's not point fingers. Let's join hands. To be
The Skid Row community is again outraged about the shooting of another unarmed black man with a mental disability murdered by LAPD. We were just here speaking out about another LAPD murder by Brother O'Connell, who was also unarmed, had a mental disability, and was fatal shot off a billboard by SWAT on 6th and San Pedro. Before that, it was Dale Garrett, who was murdered by LAPD on 5th and Spring Street.
Overnight, they're allowed to use tents, but starting in the morning, at 9 o'clock in the morning, they have to take those tents down. So when the officers came to respond to this robbery call, they encountered a tent, and apparently, according to witnesses and police, that's how this started, a confrontation over his tent being up.
If the community is correct, and I believe the community is correct, that the police department had been in contact with Brother Africa a number of times that day in regards to taking his tent down and other things. And so if they are having such high levels of contact with Brother Africa, I am sure with their whopping 36 hours training of mental health, that they could have discerned that something was going on.
What? Need a gun? Really? What? Need a gun? Really?
The SMART team is a team of specially trained officers and mental health professionals that are paired up to respond to mental health crises within the city of Los Angeles. The irony is that they are based in Central Division, which is in Skid Row. They are within a stone's throw of where Brother Africa was murdered. They could have been deployed. However, in a community that has the highest concentration of those living with mental illness, with an active mental illness, they will not deploy those officers. They say that they don't have enough resources. That's BS. The Los Angeles Police Department budget is 53% of the general fund of the Los Angeles city budget, which means they have billions of dollars.
We need care, not brutality. We need homes. We need kings, not incarceration, not mass incarceration. Put your fist in the air, throw them up in the air. Black lives matter. 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 Black lives matter.
I don't know if people understand the resiliency, the agency possessed by the Skid Row community. To come to the LA Police Commission, to find yourself face to face with an Officer Navarro passing out visitor's tickets. Because today you see him at the Police Commission face to face, but tomorrow you will see him in the streets.
Good. Come on. But I haven't done nothing. Every time I try to break. Okay, you better watch it now. Go ahead and put me in there. I will. Put me in there. No more keys.
Relax.
No!
You need to break down that tent, lady.
Or an Officer Fiola, who is on patrol on a daily basis in Skid Row, but who is called when Skid Row residents show up to protest.
We feel great compassion in the LAPD for people who live in conditions of homelessness and often mental illness with no treatment.
This is one of the most progressive forces anywhere in the world that every single day rolls out and does the hardest work in this town.
Can you film her for me sleeping right here at this time? It's 9:52 and she's sleeping. Can you film that for me?
Look at her kissing that lady on there.